Keeping Up with the Cats. I'm Candace Carden, and we're here with Tuscaloosa County High's head football coach, Adam Winegarden. Thanks for being here, Coach.
Thank you guys for having us.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about last week's game. It was a big win. How did it feel to get that first W under yourself?
Yeah, well, I think any time you have success, I think it's always something good you can build on. But really, it was just a foundational game for us. It's the first time that our team had a chance to compete versus anybody since I've been here. In the spring we had just an inter-squad scrimmage. So it was our first time playing real football versus somebody. 7-on-7 really doesn't count in that. So it gives us a lot of things we need to look at to improve on. It kind of shows us where we are as a team. But thankful that we won the game and thankful that we have a lot to get better at.
All right, yeah. Let's talk about offense a little bit, okay? So it was the most points County High's put up in, I think, a decade.
Okay.
And how does it feel to put up that many points? How did it feel, to set a record like that hadn't been done in a while?
Yeah, I don't think anytime, when records are set, nobody's setting out to set a record. I think it's just a matter of execution throughout the game and doing what you've been coached to do. Offensively, I thought we did that for the most part in the game. There were definitely some drives in the game I wish we would have finished better, especially right before the half. I thought we had a chance to really put the game away, and then we gave up a kickoff return right after that drive, so it kind of made the game more competitive. I thought the game probably could have been over at halftime. But we expect success. We expect our team to be able to execute and score points, and but thankful that we did it at a high rate. But we also know that every week is going to be a challenge, and we got to improve and get better.
Sure. Well, the offense looked really good. It seems like you have three solid guys back there in the backfield. How does it feel to have three guys you can count on to really pound the football when you got to do something like that?
Well, the football is a pretty simple game. Whoever touches the ball the most has a chance to affect the game the most, and so you want guys that are, hopefully they can make plays. So we feel really good. Brax Garrison has done a great job for us at quarterback. I think his best football is ahead of him, and the more he plays, just the better he's going to keep getting. He's a really hard-nosed, tough competitor, and then we're really young in the backfield. Friday night, you saw Kevin Riley had a big game, and Cam Hall had a big game. And Zay Glass caught a ball in the backfield and scored. So we feel like we're pretty deep at that position, and any one of them can have a chance to make plays as long as we're executing.
Sure. It looked like it was a good offensive performance. What can we do better, though? What can we do to, get better on the offensive side of the ball?
Well, we're a long way from being where we need to be as a team. Fundamentally, we got light years to go, and that's in all phases. So when you watch film after a game, it's never as bad as you think it is, and it's also never as good as you think it is. So I think sometimes you get a false sense of where you are based on some results, but we got a long way to go fundamentally in execution and becoming just more consistent players across the board.
Sure. All right, let's switch over to the defensive side of the ball. What did you see on your defense that really pleased you Friday night?
Well, I thought we competed with a consistent attitude. The big things that hurt us on defense was really third down. We gave up some big, third and longs and that type of thing. And I thought the early downs we played fairly well. You got to give Bryant some credit. They had two skilled players that I thought were really good players. They're really hard to tackle. But it also showed us a lot of deficiencies we have that we've got to get better. In open field tackling, body control, understanding leverage on defense, a lot of basic fundamentals. The positive thing was when we got back and watched the film, we took a lot of notes off the game, was that all of our mistakes we felt were very correctable. They're just things that we've got to do a really good job of practice on improving, and as coaches to be better teachers.
Sure. Let's talk a little bit. You had a big interception from John Hayden Raper.
Yeah.
I felt like that really kind of cemented the fact that we were in control of that game. What did that do for your defense there?
Well, anytime you score on defense, that really changed the game. If you score on defense or score on special teams, your percentage of winning goes way up. So I believe it was a screen pass, and we had great pressure on the quarterback and forced him. He threw the ball over the running back's head, and John Hayden was breaking on the running back, and he threw it right to him. And then he made a great run. I thought we did a really good job down the field of not blocking behind the ball. When you see that many guys run down the field, everybody's looking. I got a chance to really make a big hit on somebody, but we really restrained ourselves, which was great. You never want to block behind the ball on a big run; it just leads to bad things. And so I thought we did a really good job as a team with that. And then to me, the great thing about that play was just the excitement from our sideline and our stands. That created a lot of energy for our team and a lot of momentum.
Okay, so it was a big atmosphere there Friday night. The stands were packed. There was not even a seat on our sidelines to sit down. So it was super fun. But now we're looking at having a home game. Everybody's excited to finally get home. What is the feeling going into the game against Hillcrest this weekend?
Right now we're staying one day at a time. You know, we always tell the kids that you don't have to be ready to play Monday. You don't have to be ready to play Tuesday. You got to be ready to play at 7 o'clock on Friday. You know, so we don't try to get ahead of ourselves. Every day of the week we have a theme of the week. So like today's Wednesday. You know, so we call it Winning Wednesday. Monday is Mental Monday. Tuesday is Get Better Tuesday. Thursday is Be Clean Thursday. So we try to give them a goal to accomplish every day because we understand that to be successful is a process of the week. And you just don't, you know, it's just kind of like preparing for a math test. You know, you don't do well in a math test if you haven't turned your homework in all week, if you haven't completed your lessons, you know, if you haven't studied, if you haven't done the pre-test. Like, you just don't show up and do well. And that's how it is on Friday. You're going to play how you practice. And so for us, we're really trying to ground the kids and give them a process they can compartmentalize through the week. And but I think our focus as a team has been pretty good. I think we're still learning as a team and as a program how to prepare, and that's going to take time. I think it's going to take just, you know, a new mentality of each week of what we expect of them. But that mentality of success that takes some time, and the process for success takes time. You know, so we're really trying to teach that right now. And I know the Hillcrest game is obviously a big game for our communities, and everybody's excited about the game. But we're more excited about the future, what we're doing here, than we are that. And so we understand that we're in that beginning process of building that for our team.
Sure. How do you, speaking about processes and getting ready for the game, how do you as a coach, this is a Hillcrest team that has a new coach that maybe you don't have a bunch of film on and whatnot, how do you prepare for something that you haven't really seen that much of?
Yeah, that's a good
before?
question. Well, I mean, I think you go back and research what the coach has done in his other schools, and so we've done that. You go back and research. You know who they've hired on staff. You know, so you know where they've coached, what style of defense they run. So I mean, you backtrack and go and look at it. I mean, you're not going to. Every team's going to have something in a game that you haven't seen yet, and so what you try to do is have a little foreseeability and try to say, all right, if I was playing us, these are the things that I would do to us that we have not seen yet. And so you try to look at those things and kind of future forecast those things. But at the end of the day, I mean, football's a pretty simple game. We always tell the kids it's like geometry. It's numbers and angles. And you know, so on defense, you know, make sure we're lined up, that we have the angles on defense, that we have all the matchups covered. The same thing on offense, you know, no matter what front we line up in, that we have the blocking angles and we understand how to make our calls. You know, so we try not to overcomplicate it and make it to where our kids can just play the game.
Yeah. You kind of hit on what I was going to ask you next. When we think about Hillcrest, I think people kind of think of skill guys. They've got some good skill guys. But let's talk about the guys with their hands in the dirt. What about our lines? How do they match up this weekend?
Yeah, you know, right now it's kind of hard to tell. I think matchup-wise, I think we'll be fine. You know, for me, it's really about us just being better than we were last week, and that we've got to improve this week. We've got to be faster on the football. We've got to put our hands better on defense. You know, we've got to understand our gaps better. You know, offensively, you know, we've got to set the tone line of scrimmage quicker. Everybody says you make the biggest jump between game 1 and game 2, and for us, this game is about major improvement. I mean, I look back. There's, you know, every week you have two parts. You have the part of you're preparing for who you play next, which that's, you know, obviously that's what people are thinking about. But there's also the part that you have to improve from what you did the week before. And kind of going back to the math class analogy parts, you know, is that's really how a season is. I mean, every Friday night it's like your chapter test. You know, and then you come back the next week and the teacher teaches off your mistakes, and then they teach you the new lesson, and that's how it is in football. And so for us right now, it's really more imperative that we get better at what we did not do well last week, because at the end of the day, that's going to help. That's what's going to give us the best chance to be successful.
Sure. Well, we're excited to get out there Friday night, and a lot of big things. Big rival in town. We've got kids from the elementary schools coming down to participate. A lot going on. We're going to reveal the new turf field. So just what's your final comments to the fans? What do you want for the community this week?
Well, I'm just excited. We said when we got here that the vision of the program was to create a spirit amongst our community that everybody wanted to be involved. They felt valued. They felt connected. And so, the school should be the hub of the community. This Tuscaloosa County High School, doesn't matter if we're playing football or basketball or baseball or soccer, or we're having a show choir event or a band event, or what, no matter what's going on with this school, this should be the hub of Northport. And we want this to be a place that everybody's connected to. And I think Friday nights is just a great way of doing that. You think about on a Friday night, you have 200 band members that have worked really hard to perform. You have 20-something plus cheerleaders that work really hard to perform. You have over 100 football players that work hard. Then you combine that with the other school. So you're looking at 500 plus students on a Friday night that's putting on a show for your community. And I think that's just a special thing, So it's going to be great. It's going to be fun.
All right, well, thanks for being here, Coach. Thank you for being here, joining us with Keeping Up with the Cats, and we will see you Friday night.
Welcome back to Keeping Up with the Cats. I'm Henderson. I'm here with Brax, quarterback for Tuscaloosa County High School. So, I got a few questions for you today.
Alright.
What is your middle name?
Brax. First name is Sterling.
Nice. Okay, how tall are you exactly?
About 6'4", 6'5"-ish, pushing that area.
Nice. So, how far can you throw?
I don't know, maybe 75 yards probably.
I got like 80.
I can see that.
80, 90.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just depends on who's at the game.
Yeah, it depends on how you feel.
Exactly. You play any other sports?
I play baseball.
Nice. My brother plays baseball.
Right.
He probably kick your butt.
No, he probably would. I don't like baseball.
He's 11.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His first year was last year, but he's still kicking.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's great.
Where's the best chicken in town?
Best chicken in town? I'm going to go with Chick-fil-A. Just go to.
Have you ever played the Chick-fil-A playground after the age of like 10?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Last Saturday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Me too. I was there Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Oh, on Sunday.
Yeah, I broke in. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, what's your favorite ice? Crushed?
I'm going to go with Crushed.
Crushed ice, that's good. What's your favorite movie?
Fast and Furious 7.
Nice. Music choices, favorite song, favorite artist?
Pretty much anything.
Dark or milk chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate? Ooh, that stuff tastes like gross. Okay, what's your favorite Gatorade?
Yellow.
Okay, who's your favorite teacher?
Ever here is probably Mr. Foley, for sure.
Final question, would you fight me?
Depends on what's on the line, honestly.
Sounds good. Got it. I'll figure out something to fight you over. That's it. Thanks for the interview.
Hey guys, it's Graceland, and we're keeping up with the Cats. Today we have CJ McGee, number 29. So what do you play?
I play defensive back.
He wants to be loud.
Yeah, you're going to talk louder than that.
Alright. Hey, don't start that.
Loud talking, okay?
Hey guys, it's Graceland, and we're keeping up with the what? We're going to have to change it.
It's fine. You did good that first time, so we can edit that in there too.
But I'll just do it again. Hey guys, it's Graceland, and we're keeping up with the Cats. Today we have CJ McGee, number 29. So CJ, what do you play?
I play defensive back.
Defensive back. Okay. How would you do that? Okay, so what's your favorite cereal?
My favorite cereal had to be Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Nah. Can't do it.
Have you tried pineapple on pizza?
Nah, but I won't. That's
Why?
a violation.
It's a violation. Yeah. Okay. Don't knock it. Try. Okay. Your biggest inspiration?
Biggest inspiration?
Yes.
That's a good question.
Yes, I know.
My biggest inspiration would have to be my grandparents.
Your grandparents?
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Okay. Your favorite movie?
Favorite movie all time?
Of all time?
It had to be Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say like Friday or something.
Nah.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah.
Why Wreck-It Ralph?
Because he's a giant, you feel me, then you turn us off. So like,
Okay, you like the backstory.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, we'll get deep into it. Okay. Favorite song?
Favorite song? I had to be Soulful by
Right. Teacher.
My favorite teacher had to be Miss Harris.
Miss Harris.
Partridge.
Yes. Favorite play of all time?
Favorite play would have to be going to last year, blocking the field goal kick versus Kansas City.
All right. Okay, favorite player of all time?
Favorite player had to be Cam Newton.
Cam Newton?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not about to say War Eagle.
You have to.
No, Roll Tide.
Because you got me on here, so you might as well.
I'm good, Roll Tide.
All right, that's how it is.
Roll Tide. All right, well, thank you. All right, good luck on Friday.
Thank you.